bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. So let's start with ammonotelic organisms. These are the organisms which excrete nitrogenous waste substances in the form of ammonia. The examples are octopus, aquatic insects, bony fishes, and aquatic amphibians like tadpoles. So basically these are the animals that live in water except some marine fishes. The trick to remember the ammonotelic organisms is A for ammonia and A for aquatic. Let's move on to uricotelic organisms. These are the organisms which excrete the nitrogenous waste as uric acid. The examples are birds, insects, reptiles. These are the animals that excrete very concentrated excreta, and uric acid is also very concentrated. The trick to remember these organisms is the word bird, where B stands for birds, I for insects, R for reptiles, and D for desert. So here you need to remember that most of the reptiles are found in deserts, and there is scarcity of water in deserts, so animals excrete very concentrated excreta. Let's move on to the next one, which is ureotelic organisms. These are the organisms which excrete the nitrogenous waste as urea. Most animals that live on land are these ureotelic organisms, except the aquatic animals, birds, insects, and reptiles. As aquatic amphibians are ammonotelic, terrestrial amphibians are ureotelic, example, frog. So the examples are marine fishes, amphibians, the terrestrial ones, and the mammals. The mnemonic to remember ureotelic organisms is money from ATM. Here, money from represents marine fishes, AT represents amphibians, terrestrial, and M for mammals. This is the slide with all the three organisms. On the left side is the ammonotelic organism. The trick to remember ammonotelic organisms is A for ammonia and A for aquatic. So all the animals that live in water except some marine fishes. On the right hand side is the uricotelic organisms, and the trick to remember them is the word bird, where B for birds, I for insects, R for reptiles, and D for desert. Here desert will help you to remember that this is for uricotelic organisms, because in desert the animals excrete very concentrated excreta and uric acid is also very concentrated. So these are for uricotelic organisms. In the end are the ureotelic organisms, and the trick to remember them is money from ATM. Here money from represents marine fishes and AT represents amphibians terrestrial, M for mammals. Now friends, here is an interesting question for you. Do you know which type of animal are you? Are you a monotelic, uricotelic, or ureotelic organism? If you know that, do mention in the comment section below. Thank you.